Good morning. Let me wait for the Facebook Live feed to go. Good morning, YouTube and Facebook Live Juicing for Health Support Group. Day 2 of breaking the fast after 60 days of juicing. Soaked prunes again for breakfast. Luckily, I got the day off again. I got a text at like 7 in the morning or 6 in the morning, and they said don't bother coming in because the contractor canceled. It's putting everything on hold, so stay home. And I didn't even know I was working. I just assumed I wasn't working, and I went to bed. I didn't check my nightly schedule. We have to check our schedule every night to make sure we're working for the next day. And I didn't check. I just assumed we're working because of the rain, which it didn't even rain. It's windy and cold, and maybe it rained in certain areas, but
We have a poor connection. Trying to reconnect.
that's okay. They could watch it on YouTube.
Oh, we're back on. Good.
You can watch it on YouTube if you missed that, if you're losing connection. So soaked prunes again. Let's get it started. So good. I'll tell you how my day went yesterday. It went fantabulous. Spent the whole day with the family, chilling out on the couch, watching Netflix and Dr. Morse YouTube videos. What up?
And shopping for food.
And shopping for food. Woo! We shop for food. You want to show them or no?
It's a little wild.
It's a little wild over there, a little messy.
We have some stuff over there. It's messy.
I got watermelons. I got mangoes because I'm going solid food, baby. I got pineapples. I got papayas. Let me show you. Organic Formosa papayas. $5.99 at BJ's, $1.99 a pound at Vaughn's. I got 4 of them in there, and 1 of them in here, so 5 of them. Nice. I got Granny Smith apples. Got pineapples. Organic from BJ's. Producto de Mexico, $4.79 a piece. I bought coconuts, which I already cracked them open. I had coconut water yesterday. Now Sylvia is telling me that this was a mistake, the mangoes, because they're not red, they're not ripe, they're not in season. And me being the daughter, I'm going to find out for myself. I'm going to find out for myself if this was true. So, I guess we'll find out. I got the Granny Smith apples here. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help but getting Cara oranges from Costco. $7.99 for 8 pounds. That's $1 a pound. Yes, they're not organic, but I can't help myself. I love the Caras. That's why I say, people ask me, do I do 100% organic? And yes, I try to, but I try to go 100% organic, but every once in a while something slips in there. These coconuts are organic. These mangoes are organic. These Formosa papayas are organic. These pineapples are organic. These apples, Granny Smith apples are organic. The Caras are not, because the watermelons are organic. This is going to be tomorrow, breaking the fast. Watermelon. Tomorrow and Monday. The red delicious apples are organic. I got 3 bags of carrots. These are organic. And now you can't even see what I'm eating anymore, huh? Move this stuff out of the way. And my neighbor just came over. She's like, "You guys got a lot of food." I said, "Yeah, we got a lot of fruits. We're frugivores. We're not carnivores."
Angela's on.
Oh, hey Angela. She was just here. So yeah, we're frugivores. This is the food that feeds the body, that cleanses the body, that heals the body, that doesn't stay too long in the digestive system and allows itself to rot and putrefy and cause diseases, colorectal cancer. Prunes. Good. Let me share with you a little experience that I had yesterday. After I had the prunes, I felt good, felt okay. But I did have that bowel movement exactly 1 hour later. But what came out was not the prunes. What came out was solid and formed and black again. I'm pretty sure it was this stuff right here that I've been taking. Bentonite clay in liquid form, psyllium husk, I make a shake out of it, and activated charcoal. Now these are just like black capsules of black powder, charcoal powder, and what I've been doing is opening them up and putting them into the shake, and I got a video on it. I'll release that video probably today or tomorrow. And this is Sunday. I made this drink, this shake. You can't see it now, but I'll do a video on it later. The liquid in here is black and solid formed. So this is basically what I was seeing come out. But this will pull everything out of your colon, of your intestine. Not just your colon, your intestinal tract, the small intestine, the stomach, everything. It just like cleans, and as it's going through, it's just like dragging and pulling stuff out with it. And you'll eliminate, stuff. So I had like 3 days worth of this stuff in my stomach, in my intestinal tract. So it did come out yesterday. But I was worried that the prunes were still in there. So I had, afterward, like an hour later, I had 64 ounces of orange juice. And I was full. I was like, oh, that was too much. Oh, I feel full. And I was thinking to myself, I did it again, Broke the fast wrong. And then I stopped and I thought about it. I was like, it's just liquid orange juice. It'll pass. It's just liquid. And it did. And then later on I had a green juice, Dr. Oz green juice, and later on I had an Angela juice, carrots, bell pepper. I used only a half a habanero because lately those habaneros have been kicking my butt. Spicy. And I was feeling my stomach feeling like full, like I'm gaining weight again, like I'm gaining weight. And I was like, oh no, I just had prunes and I'm gaining weight. I started having those thoughts. I was like, should I share this with the group? I was like, no, because that's gonna distract people from doing the juice fast. And then I had the coconut water at night. I had 32 ounces of coconut water, and that was so good. I haven't had coconut water in a long time. Coconut water was, oh, heaven. So this morning I wake up, I do my morning urination, I weigh myself, and I lost 1.5 pounds. I hit a new all-time low, 132.6.
Whoa.
So am I flushing stuff out? Was that bowel movement yesterday flushing stuff out still? Yes, it was. Whoa. And I did feel a little bit like heavy in the intestinal tract. I felt heavy, like, and I just had prunes, people. Soaked prunes in water. I didn't have a salad. That's why I say salad is wrong. Imagine if I had a salad. Imagine if I had an apple. Imagine if I had a carrot, which has a lot of cellulose in it. Imagine if I had a banana. when you're breaking the fast, please go slow, people. Don't rush it. I know that's the hardest part about breaking the fast, is you want to start eating now. You want to, oh, I want to eat those, I want to eat that, I want to eat this. You want to, because mentally you're telling yourself, it's okay, I can eat now. But it's not okay. Take it slow. And that's what I wanted to share with you guys. Do we have any questions?
Where do the coconuts come from?
I got them from BJ's health food store. They got them from, I don't know. Do we have a packet, a wrapper still?
Yeah, and our recycling stuff over there.
Let me see. Over here?
I think so. Let me see. Give it to me. Oh, look.
You sure you didn't put it in the trash can?
Try it. Check.
I probably put it in the trash.
No?
I don't know. My hand's getting wet. Now I want
I try to recycle all the stuff.
Yeah, these are young Thai coconuts. I assume they come from Thailand, but they probably came from Mexico, because I know BJ's, they get a lot of their produce from Mexico, which it's tropical area in Mexico. They can grow these fruits all year long. We, on the other hand, can't. I gotta move to Mexico. Yeah.
John Freeman. The longer you juice, the slower you come back.
Yeah, John Freeman, he is another master juicer. This guy went on a 100-day juice fast last year, the same time that I did. And he touted that he did not use any supplements at all. Right, John? No supplements? No protein, no fiber, no... a lot of people think you need to do... you need to supplement with protein when you're on a juice fast. This is a common misconception. You do not need protein to... It's called a protein myth.
Is that correct? And he's asking if you have bowel movement every day for 60 days.
Not every day. Every day, up until day 12, I was not doing coffee enemas. I was just going regular, and I had a bowel movement every day except for day 6. Day 6 I did not have a bowel movement. Up until day 12 I had a bowel movement every single day, all on my own. And then I started doing coffee enemas. And I went about 40 days doing coffee enemas. So I made it to about day 52. And of course you have a bowel movement every day on using a coffee enema. Some days almost nothing came out. Mm-hmm. Once I stopped doing the coffee enemas, I went a day, no bowel movement, and then the next day, bowel movement, all on my own. And then I went 3 more days, no bowel movement, and then I started taking this stuff, and then I had a huge, like, flush, because it was 3 days of juices in there still. So it's very important, yes, good question, very important to still have a bowel movement every day. If you have, and John Rose talks about it. He talks about how important it is to flush out toxins. Because with the juicing, what you're doing is you're breaking up, you're dissolving toxins. It's stored in all the tissues, and it's now getting placed back into the bloodstream, and the liver's trying to get rid of it. Sometimes the liver, it's too much toxins. It's too much accumulated waste through the materials of our life that we've built up, and now we're trying to flush it all out in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. Yeah, right. That's kind of an overload on the liver, and the liver is like, this is too much, and it can't do it. So what happens is those toxins end up getting reabsorbed into the body, and you didn't get rid of nothing. So that's where the coffee enema comes in. It stimulates the pancreas to release those bile ducts, to open up those bile ducts, the gallbladder. I'm sorry, to open up those bile ducts and release bile into the liver, so you can then flush out the toxins to assist the liver in detoxifying, cleansing, and purifying blood. and then you get those toxins out. That's what the coffee enema is all about.
Did you notice anything unusual come out of you?
Who's asking that?
John Freeman.
Yeah.
Yep.
I have pictures.
They're still not out. But we
Some
have
like mucus looking like snot that comes out of your nose, like stringy looking weird snot stuff.
pretty girls.
Several days of that. Yeah, just pretty much that. I didn't see the hard rubbery mucoid plaque that everybody talks about. I didn't see any of that. And somebody was like, well, maybe it's because I've done so many juice fasts. You know, I did a 100-day, a 30-day, 14-day master cleanse. Been juicing for 2.5 years. So maybe over time that stuff has already gotten its stuff out. But I didn't see any of that. A lot of people say that stuff's a myth. It doesn't exist. When I started using this stuff is when I saw the black stuff come out. But I know now it was this activated charcoal making
And
it black.
probably some old stuff too.
Yeah.
It's just kind of mixed.
What are they asking about? This stuff?
You show us stuff.
Oh, okay. Bentonite, detox, activated charcoal. And don't worry, I'm making a video on this stuff. Whole psyllium husk, colon cleanser. And
you did the enemas.
The enemas. I had my reserves about using this because this is dietary fiber. And the whole point of doing a juice fast is to be off of let me do it for YouTube.
I know, I got on the camera without even noticing.
Bentonite clay, psyllium husk, and activated charcoal. But John Rose, who's a master juicer, he highly recommends doing this. He says this is a test. You think you're clean? Do this. See if anything comes out. Stuff came out.
Mm-hmm.
But I know now from doing the juice fast, there's still a little bit of fiber in the juices. It builds up over time, and daily doing the coffee enemas, stuff comes out. It builds up. What I wonder is, why does stuff get formed and solid? Because I would have times where it wouldn't. It'd be like mud pie. Liquid form stuff coming out. And sometimes it would be solid and formed and would have grooves in it.
Mm-hmm. And it smells sometimes.
And it smelled real bad. Did we turn this into a different conversation? Let's get
Okay.
back on track, people.
Angela, that looks like a lot of dates. Will you be able to
Prunes.
eat them all, or will you eat until you're full?
There's 3 left, and I feel good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like going.
It's 16 ounces of water and 8 ounces of prunes. That's what the recipe calls for, right?
When I did this, when I came off my 30-day juice fast and my 14-day master cleanse, this was a lot. Day 1 was a lot. Day 2 was better. Day 1 is always harder. Day 2, I'm not feeling full at all. I could keep going, but I have 2 left, and I'm about to finish it.
And we soaked them overnight.
We soaked them overnight. Last one. Oh, that was good. So that's my breakfast. I'm gonna drink the water.
Soaked prunes.
And that was like a slice of heaven there, people. I can't wait till I can dig into these watermelons tomorrow. Tomorrow's watermelons. And Sunday I'll be off. I'll be shooting a video on that.
Angela's asking if she should try the bentonite and charcoal. She's on day 13.
Yep. In
Or
fact...
would you recommend the enema?
Huh?
The coffee enema?
When?
No. What do you think is best, that or the coffee enema?
Either or both.
Okay.
Because when I did, man, this should have been a different video. When I did this, it took 3 days to have a bowel movement, and it came out huge, solid. solid, looking exactly like my intestinal tract,
And a lot, remember?
and a lot formed and solid. And I was like, wow, I guess I'm empty, I'm clean. And then I did a coffee enema that night because I told Sylvia I haven't gone in 3 days, prepare a coffee enema. So she prepared a coffee enema, and I went to the bathroom
And more came out.
before we did the enema. And then we did the coffee enema. I was like, it's already made, let's do it. We did the coffee enema, and more came out. It was mainly this black stuff that came out a lot. I was like, whoa. So yeah, I would recommend either or, or both. I've done both. I did 40 days of every day, one coffee enema, every day. And I'm now, having bowel movements on my own. No problem. I didn't develop a dependency on it. I know John Rose, people say, exercise a bit of caution when you're using outside stimulants to stimulate the bowels, the organs of elimination, because there is a tendency to overdo it and develop a dependency on them. And your body, John Rose mentions it like this. He says, when you're not using those products, when you have to go to the bathroom, because it's like somebody knocking on the door. He says, well, when you're using these products, it's like somebody pounding on the door. Very strong. And then when you get away from them, you stop using them, you go back to knocking on the door, and sometimes you don't hear it, you don't feel it, and you're unable to have that bowel movement. So he does say, exercise a bit of caution, people. Do your research, know what you're doing, but use caution when you're using outside sources to stimulate the bowels of elimination.
How did you feel when you used that? Did you feel full?
No, I didn't feel full. No, I felt normal. I think I felt normal, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but got my shirt on.
John Freeman, last question.
Okay.
What's your opinion on juicing high fruit on a cleanse on a fruit or high vegetable juice cleanse? He sees a lot of people juicing fruit in the group.
Thank you. Thank you for asking that. I'm assuming you're a fruit guy. You do a lot of pictures with fruits and stuff. I'm a fruit guy. A lot of people are vegetable people. A lot of people in the group, these juicing groups, they warn people to avoid the fruits. Fruits are not good. They have too much sugars, too much calories, too much fructose. And I've been listening to a lot of Dr. Robert Morse, and he's saying the fruits are the cleansers. Fruits have the astringents. You want to heal, you get on the fruits. Dr. Morse, he down talks the vegetables. He says, vegetables, you ain't gonna cure nothing with vegetables. Vegetables are the builders. They build you up. They got the protein in them. You want to cure something, you want to cleanse your body, you get on the fruits, the high water rich astringent fruits, lemons and grapes and berries and melons, mangoes and papayas and apples. You get on the fruits. Fruits are what cleanse and heal and detox you, not the vegetables. And a lot of people will tell you, yeah, vegetables are the way. I'm leaning, myself personally, this is just me, I'm leaning more towards the fruits. Yeah, I tolerate the vegetables a bit. I have the carrots. I love carrots because they got a lot of sugar in them, they're sweet. The kale, not really digging the kale so much. The dandelion greens, not really digging them too much. Collard greens, not really digging them too much.
But you've had them.
But I've had them. I've had all of those, the mint, I love mint. I love cilantro. I love parsley. I like beets. I tolerate them. But fruits, I'm heavily onto the fruits. And mainly because Dr. Robert Morse talks about it. Not only him, but Dan the Man, Life the Generator, talks about it all the time. Fruits are the cleansers. vegetables are the builders, fruits are the cleansers. If you want to really move some lymph, some stagnant lymph fluid that's making you sick, get on the fruits. So, yeah, that's my opinion on it. So, I think that's it. Awesome day 2. Had my prunes. Should be 1 hour. It's 10 o'clock right now. Should be 1 hour. Nice bowel movement. So, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking me out. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Watermelon. Bye.
Bye.